My darling kid, I've come to talk to you today from the bottom of my heart. I am aware of your innermost thoughts, uncertainties, and heartbreaking challenges. I know all of them, even the ones you have never said out loud. I have seen the difficulties you have on a daily basis and the silent times when you wonder what the future holds. In order to provide you with clarity and consistent assistance as you traverse the intricacies of your life, I now address you in straightforward language, devoid of adornment or grandiose promises. I see the burden you bear every day. I can tell when you're feeling regret, confusion, and suffering. I know the nights you lay awake, your mind whirling with seemingly intractable concerns. I am aware that your challenges might sometimes seem insurmountable, like waves smashing into your spirit. Type 111 to receive divine guidance from God. However, I also see your strength, the tenacity of your actions, the bravery of your decisions, and the will with which you face every day. I want you to know that you are not alone, even when things become the worst. I don't guarantee you instant comfort or drastic improvement, but I do promise you something far more durable: your own strength and my presence. Life is made up of many little victories, each one building on the one before it, to create a road toward recovery, harmony, and a better future. The challenges you encounter are not the only things that characterize your trip. It is also influenced by your silent bravery. In facing them, I urge you to see every obstacle as a chance to develop, gain knowledge, and become closer to your inner self. You could get the insight you need to keep going ahead during times of introspection. It's a quiet turning point today. It's because you have decided to accept your value and potential, not because you've undergone a significant change. You have the ability to persevere and change. Even though I know the path ahead may still be difficult and unclear. Pause for a minute, think about this. Even if the changes are little and slow, there is always hope for rebirth. Instead of obsessing on the challenges, embrace your trip when you do. Even the slightest steps will start to seem like progress. I'm speaking to you to remind you of your worth, not to belittle you. You are more than the sum of your previous transgressions and current situation. Every instant of your life gives you the opportunity to reinvent yourself and mold your future into something that embodies your inner fortitude, integrity, and resilience. To claim your blessings, type to 122 and like this video. If you believe every choice you make has potential, in my opinion, I implore you to trust the process. Have patience with yourself and embrace the lessons life has to teach. There may be times when you start to question if your efforts are worthwhile. Step back at such moments and acknowledge the little triumphs, like the encouraging phrase you spoke, the peaceful moment you brought about, or the act of persevering in the face of adversity. These are not unimportant. They are the indicators of real advancement. I implore you to find quiet times in your daily routine. Establish a sanctuary where you can tune out outside noise and hear your inner voice. You could regain your inner sense of purpose during those holy times. Achieving some far-off ideal is not the goal here. Instead, it is about purposefully following the road. Even when it is not obvious how to get there, recognize that failure is not synonymous with setbacks. They are a necessary component of development. Every one of them provides a lesson, a chance to become more resilient, to become clearer, and to become wiser. Your path is entirely your own. It doesn't need a certain formula and doesn't adhere to a script. Have faith in your capacity to grow. Adjust and persevere. Trust in the silent power that has brought you this far. Allow it to lead you through any upcoming uncertainties. I am aware that life's responsibilities sometimes be too much to handle. What's really important may be overshadowed by never-ending duties, expectations, and diversions from gadgets and commitments. I know how contemporary life may be so noisy that it can be hard to hear your inner voice. Pause in these times, cut down on the noise, even only for a short while. Your inner voice is calm and does not yell or insist. Type for 144 if you trust in God's timing and plan for you. It serves as a gentle reminder that you are resilient. You can navigate your route one step at a time. Right now, you don't have to have all the answers. It is normal to feel unsure and to wonder where you are headed. Look inside rather than looking for quick answers from the outside. Have faith in the gradual development of yourself. Your inner guidance is trustworthy. Accept the process of self-discovery. Give yourself the space and time you need to develop. You could be tempted to gauge your value by outside norms or to compare your success to others. Fight the impulse. Comparisons and approbation don't define your worth. It's in the work you put in and the silent power you exhibit every day. I hope you have the strength to face your doubts and worries when you are alone and silent. Address the aspects of yourself that you would want to keep hidden. Honesty is the first step toward real improvement. Treat yourself with the same consideration that you would a close friend. Long-lasting transformation starts with self-acceptance. With care and compassion build upon it. Small gradual steps, rather than large movements, are often used to make progress. You are bringing about change every time you get back up after falling, and every time you keep going in the face of adversity. Your destiny is shaped by these apparently little decisions. Have faith that your persistence counts. There is no waste your daily efforts are establishing. The groundwork for a meaningful, brave, and genuine existence. I'm here to remind you that you are important, that your path matters, and that every action you do has a purpose, not to give you orders or exert control. Think on how far you've come when you're feeling overwhelmed. Consider the difficulties you have surmounted and the knowledge you have acquired. The purpose of these thoughts is to acknowledge your perseverance rather than to show off your pride. Allow yourself to be strengthened by these recollections. If you believe in the power of faith, type 555 and like this video. On certain days the route may seem obscure, and the burden of obligation will be too much to carry. It's okay to ask for assistance at certain times. Speak with a professional or a trusted friend, or just give yourself a break. Seeking assistance is a sign of intelligence, not weakness. You don't have to bear your troubles by yourself. The relationships you form with other people may provide consolation, support, and fresh viewpoints. Recognize that you are not alone on this journey. There is help all around you, even if you can't see it. You are noticed, appreciated, and loved. I encourage you to cherish the times of calm and clarity that occur in your life despite the upheaval. These fleeting moments serve as a reminder that the equilibrium is achievable. Keep them near you, allow them to uplift your soul, and serve as a reminder that, despite hardship, there is beauty in life. Pay attention to the decisions you make every day, those that you can influence. Allow your behavior to demonstrate your dedication to your own health. Don't let events that are beyond of your control mold who you are. Rather, focus your efforts on the things that you can control. These little intentional acts pile up. They bring about significant transformation over time. I offer these words as a constant companion on your journey, not as grandiose declarations. You are important. We see your problems. Your efforts are not in vain. Every step you take is a show of strength, even if the road ahead may be lengthy and progress may be sluggish. Have patience with yourself. Accept the growing process. Have faith that every day is a chance to create a life that really represents who you are. Reflect on your path and see every day as a new page. You have the opportunity to rewrite your narrative with bravery, purpose, and optimism every morning. Type 66 if you are ready to receive God's blessings today. Unexpected things may happen in life. Obstacles might appear out of the blue. But keep in mind that every event gives your tale more nuance and significance. You are becoming a stronger, smarter, and more compassionate person as a result of overcoming these challenges. Sometimes life will seem too much to handle. During such times, keep in mind the fortitude that has gotten you thus far. Think back to the times you felt you couldn't go on, yet you did. Allow those recollections to serve as a reminder of your resilience. Even when you're alone and at your most vulnerable, give yourself permission to acknowledge your development. Allow it to motivate you to continue. Development is not a final goal. It is an ongoing process that is characterized by healing, learning, and silent change. You have the opportunity to learn something new every day about the world and yourself. Have an open mind and embrace the process. Don't hurry, the real worth is in the adventure itself. In self-awareness and perseverance, and in the quiet times when your strength is most evident, keep these words in mind. When uncertainty creeps into your thoughts, allow them to reverberate in your soul. Any progress, no matter how tiny, is a victory. Your path is characterized by your unrelenting will to overcome your challenges rather than just by them. Keep in mind the visible and invisible assistance that is all around you when you feel alone or overburdened. Some folks are concerned, some people. Cherish your heart. Do not be afraid to get in touch. Sometimes your load might be lessened just by sharing it. Remain receptive to change. The route to a brighter future often takes unexpected turns, even if progress is gradual. Every effort matters. Have faith in the process. If you love Jesus, type 777 and share this video with 7 others who believe. Accept every day as an opportunity to develop, heal, and become the person we're destined to be. I'm with you always.